And in the US, there have been more than 36 million new jobless claims in an 8-week period. That's equal to a quarter of the entire US workforce. Well, for many, losing a job has led to hunger. Our correspondent in New York, Samira Hussain, has returned to a food bank in Brooklyn.
America, a land of inequality and extremes. Never has it been more apparent than during a pandemic. As job losses mount, the lines at food banks get longer. At this one in Brooklyn, everyone has the story of a life upended. Before the virus hit, Denise worked in food services at a local university. Now she's found herself waiting in line just to feed herself. Like so many, her claim for unemployment insurance is in limbo.
I apply, I claim, and every week they say my claim has been entered for processing, but there's nothing at the bank. There's nothing on my card.
Inside, volunteers cannot fill bags fast enough. More than 1 million people have filed for unemployment insurance in New York City alone. One of the most damaging effects of these record job losses is the sudden rise in the number of people struggling to feed themselves and their family.
I was at this food pantry just 6 weeks ago, and this room was empty, and it's now become the main staging area. That's just how much the need has exploded. What they used to give out in a week, they go through in just one day.
It's not just New York City. Across the country, from Hawaii to Virginia and many places in between, long lines of people waiting for food. The country's youngest residents are not being spared. Last month, 1 in 5 households with kids under the age of 12 wasn't always sure where the next meal was coming from.
It takes a lot for a mother to admit on a survey that she's not able to feed her children. And so we do think that children are skipping meals and that the meals that they are getting are not sufficiently nutritious and aren't sufficiently filling.
In addition to dealing with potential illness, millions of Americans will have to contend with months, maybe years of financial hardship and hunger. Samira Hussain, BBC News, New York.